Yeah, I'm Laura Elliot, and yeah, this is Sandy Hill Farm. So we are in Gloucestershire, Sherborne in Gloucestershire. Right, well, the main thing we have here is the beef cattle, the pedigree Herefords. We also have 80 chickens, laying hens. Basically, our style of farming is quite low input. So typical morning, I will come and give the cows a bale. If it's the winter, we're bale grazing, so I come and give the cows their morning bale of hay. And if it's the summer when we're mob grazing, it's probably a case of we move the cows every day. So I come and move first thing in the morning, come and move the cows. And then with the chickens, I go and feed them first thing in the morning. We collect the eggs in the afternoon. But yeah, with the cows on a typical day, that's about all they require. So with the bale grazing and the mob grazing, we're basically incorporating a lot of organic matter into the soil. As you can see, I mean, they're walking all over it, which some people might see that and think they're wasting the hay, but they're not. They're helping to build soil, so they're essentially capturing organic matter into the soil, capturing carbon, helping to build up soil. I think there's two aspects to this style of grazing, really. Yes, it allows biodiversity to increase and wildflowers, more opportunity to flower and set seed, and part of the bale grazing is we've been bringing in species-rich hay, which allows us to bring in more biodiversity that way. But then there's also the aspect that it's very low cost, very low input. So from a financial point of view for a farmer, to me it makes absolutely perfect sense to be farming cattle like we do, because it doesn't cost us very much. We've had a number of projects funded by Farming in Protected Landscapes, FIPL. Over the last couple of years, we have installed a mains electric fencer, which has got, so the electric is carried through the whole farm. And so it just makes the mob grazing so much more flexible and so much easier. With FIPL funding, we have laid a pipework through the whole farm so that we can use this off-grid supply for the cattle. It goes right down through the whole farm, and we've also got a solar pump which pressurises the system when it needs to, when it's near the water source. But it's also a really good pump, so we took on some land last year which doesn't have a very good water supply, but it does have springs. So using the solar pump, we're able to supply enough water for 50 cattle easily, anywhere they are basically, from the springs. Also last year we set up a laying hen enterprise, and we had funding from FIPL towards some of the infrastructure costs of that. If you're trying to do farm infrastructure stuff, it costs a fortune, really. So I think it's a lifeline for a lot of farms that enable them to do infrastructure projects that they would otherwise look at and think, oh, can I justify the cost of this, even though the benefits down the line are going to be this, this and this. It's a good scheme.